expect some bugs, but they've gotten to the point where it's out of beta, so it's fairly stable and good for testing out your own applications. So what it is, it's a platform as a service, which means it's a stack of applications like PHP, MySQL, Node, whatever you want it to be, so that rather than deploying Apache, configuring MySQL, doing all of your server setup when you have an app idea, you can just deploy to Openshift and all of that is handled for you. The reason it's awesome is because it lets you, as I have on the slide, deploy a web application for free in like 5 minutes. I'm going to do a demo here in just a minute. Supported technologies right now are JBoss, Jenkins, Node.js, Perl, PHP, Python, and Zen. They also have support for MySQL, PHP-MyAdmin, Postgres, and Mongo. There's a few other unsupported things, and they have a roll your own extension as well. So if you have something they don't support, you can make it yourself. So real quickly here, I'll just do a demo. I'll show you how fast you can create an application on Openshift. It's as simple as going to the control panel, add application. You can choose from one of their standard platforms, like I mentioned, PHP, Python, whatever. Then they also have instant applications. So if I want to roll a Cake PHP site, I select that. And what it's going to do, it's going to deploy Cake PHP with PHP and MySQL. All I got to do is give it an application name. And create. And here in about 30 seconds, I'll have a live server at that domain name, fully loaded with Cake, MySQL, and I can load up PHP-MyAdmin if I wanted. So rather than spending a couple hours setting up servers, 5 minutes, I've got a repository and a server ready to roll. As soon as it kicks to the next screen here.
You have to set up an account beforehand, right?
Yes, you do have to set up an account beforehand, but it's still, that takes another 5 minutes.
So how's this metered? You're saying it's free initially, but how will it be metered?
It's free initially, but they do everything in gears, which are units of usage, and that basically equates to Amazon Web Services because that's what they build on. They give you 3 small gears to start. Thank you. But just to talk about the gears real quick.
No, go ahead.
The gears allow you a set amount of CPU and RAM usage for your application. Once you start to exceed that, they give you a hard limit, which you're going to hit, so your application will perform poorly once you hit that limit. And then you just have to pay for more resources. But the free tier is good for any basic application you want to roll out. So here I have my MySQL credentials. I have a Git repository. Scroll down here. They give you a Git repository, and pulling down the code is as simple as plugging the Git repo, make changes, push, and it runs Git hooks up on the application server and deploys your new code. Simple as that. So if I go to a URL real quick. There's my Cake PHP app that I just rolled. Didn't have to download Cake, configure a server, ready. Any questions or anything on the platform? Anything else you want to see? I did a blog write-up with some more info at that URL. If you want to read more about it, feel free to grab it. Thanks.